guys, how's it going? This is my first vlog. My name is Ryan Cross, and as you can tell, I'm obsessed with football. These are my boys right here, the Carolina Panthers, and right now we actually got Week 17 going on, and I'm going to explain that, who's going to be in the playoffs, who's going to be out, how they can get in the playoffs, and how they can be kicked out. So far, we have 15 teams still left, and only 12 are going to make it, so I'm going to clear that up by the end of this vlog. Alright guys, let's talk about the playoff seeds currently before we head in and I make my picks and stuff like that. Number one, we got the New England Patriots, cheaters. I'm a little salty. They beat us in the 2004 Super Bowl, our first ever one. And I was about a 7-year-old kid crying to class the next day because I told all my friends they were going to win. But they didn't, and it's moved on. But the last 8 years, we beat them twice. We're 2-0, all with Cam Newton. No one can talk crap on us, so there's that. Number two, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers, 12-3 also. These teams are going to be going at it, trying to get that one seed by the end of Sunday. We'll figure out who that is. Number three, Jacksonville, a surprise team. They no one thought they would be in the playoffs. I know I didn't. Vegas didn't. A lot of football experts didn't. So they made it. Bortles is leading him. He had a rough week last week, so we'll see if he steps up this week. Number four, the Kansas City Chiefs. Again, they had a mid-season slump. They were not playing good. I think they lost 5 of their 6 games in the mid-season. But they're back. Alex Smith is leading them. They really have nothing to worry about this week, so they're playing their first-round pick, Patrick Mahomes, at quarterback. So we'll see how he does. Number 5, the wild card spot, we got Baltimore. Flacco stepping it up. He's looked really good the last 3 weeks. You can tell once he gets to the playoffs, he starts stepping it up. It just seems like every time they're in that position to get to the playoffs, he will play his best. Number 6, we got the Tennessee Titans, new to the playoff race, Marcus Mariota. We'll see how he does. He has a big week this week. All they got to do is win, and they're in. But they're playing Jacksonville, which is one of the toughest defenses in the NFL. So we'll see how that happens. And the hot spot, I like to call it, at 7 and 8, we got the Chargers and the Bills. We'll see how they do. I have high predictions for the Chargers. That means good. So we'll see. We'll next move on to the NFC over here. All right, let's head over the NFC playoff picture over here currently. We got the Eagles looking really good, 13-2. They were led by Carson Wentz this year. No one thought he or the Eagles would be top seed in the NFC. Just because it's his second year, but he's looked amazing. Definitely would have been NFL MVP if he didn't get hurt. But now they got Nick Foles at the charge right now. We'll see how he does. He looked good his first game against the Giants. Took on the Raiders' weak defense. Did not look that good. So we'll see how they do. Keep that first playoff spot. Number 2, Minnesota Vikings. Another team led by Case Keenum especially. No one would have thought they'd be a number 2 seed of the playoffs. But they are. And we got number 3. What do you know? Another team. Los Angeles
Rams.
Chargers. We thought it'd be Cowboys, Giants, something like that. All these guys in the playoffs. But no. It's the freaking Eagles, the Vikings, and the Rams. Who would have thought? Not me. But we're going to go over it. We're going to see how they do this week. I'm going to predict stuff. And we'll go from there. So, number 4, we got the New Orleans Saints. It's because they're in our division and I can't stand them. Just a bunch of cocky fans. But they're at number 4 right now, 11-4. 5, guess who? Carolina Panthers. 11-4. You deserve a playoff spot no matter what. They just got in last week. They deserve a first-round bye. But no, the whole NFC is amazing right now. I'm just a little mad because I think we deserve a home game. But Carolina at the 5 seed and Atlanta in the 6 seed. NFC South, obviously the best division in the NFL. It's okay. It's all right. We can get there. We don't need home field advantage. We'll see. And 7, Seattle Seahawks. They are going to need a little help. They're going to need help from us, surprisingly, because I have no clue who I want as that 6th seed, the Seahawks or the Falcons. I cannot stand them both. Sorry, Seahawks and Falcons fans. It's just a rivalry thing. We got a little rivalry going with Russell Wilson and Cam. and we play you guys a lot almost every season, and they're always close games. And Atlanta. That's all I got to say is Atlanta. 28-3, sorry. Atlanta. But yeah, I do not know who I want to win, but by my predictions, I'll let you guys know. So let's do this right now. Wait. Before any game picks, we got to look at all these scenarios right now. I'm talking playoff scenarios. There's like over 40. So with over 40 playoff scenarios, a lot of things could happen. Teams could be kicked out. Teams could be in. We don't know yet. We do not know. But we will. All right, first game, Patriots-Jets. Easy one. Patriots, Tom Brady, MVP, going up against a 23rd ranked defense, and a quarterback in Bryce Petty that's only played one other game this season and 4 other in his career. Patriots, number 1 seed. All right, with the Patriots locking up that first seed, next game we have the Pittsburgh Steelers playing the Cleveland Browns. Another easy one. Steelers on a roll without Antonio Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster. Got to say that slowly. It's a tongue twister. He's stepping up as the number 1. We got Martavis Bryant coming in as the number 2. This offense is crazy. Defense is stepping up, led by Mike Mitchell, playing for Ryan Shazier, and they're playing the Browns. All right, with the Steelers and Patriots locked up at 1 and 2, we're going to skip 3 and 4. Jaguars have 3. Kansas City have 4. They're all locked up. They're not going anywhere. But the Ravens play the Bengals this week at 5, and I think they're going to win. January Joe stepping up. This 9th ranked D stepping up, and the Bengals really haven't done much. So Ravens. So with the 1 through 5 seeds locked up, the 6th seed is going to be the one that America's most intrigued by. These teams fighting for it are the Chargers, the Bills, and the Titans. The Titans are playing Jacksonville. Lucky for them, Jacksonville did not look good against the 49ers and Jimmy G last week. Defense gave up 44 points, but they aren't going to do this again. Let's be real. They're also playing their starters, and Tennessee's offense cannot move the ball. So I'm going to give this one to the Jaguars, so that 6th spot is still open. So with the Titans losing that game, it gives room for the Bills to step in. They're playing the Dolphins this week. I do think they will get the win. They played good against the Patriots last week, decent. They ended up losing off some controversial calls. And they also beat the Chiefs this year. They're going up against a weak Miami team, and I see them winning. So if Chargers don't win, Bills are in, but we'll see. So with that 6th seed still open, all the Chargers got to do is win. They're playing a struggling Oakland Raiders team. I think they got this one. Phillip Rivers, Keenan Allen are starting to strive at the right time. I'm giving this one to the Chargers. Unfortunately for the Bills, they should have started Tyrod Taylor instead of benching him against the Chargers, and they probably would have made the playoffs. All right, AFC's done. Let's head to the NFC. First game, Eagles versus Cowboys. Eagles got to win to keep that 1 seed. I think they will. Cowboys have struggled all season. Sophomore slump season for them. Eagles take this. Nick Foles steps up and wins. With the Eagles at number 1, the Vikings are most likely going to be at 2. They're playing the Bears, and really they haven't had any injuries. Case Keenum's playing like an MVP. The receivers are starting to step up. Vikings get this win against a struggling Bears team and a rookie quarterback. To the 3rd seed, the LA Rams are playing the 49ers. I actually think the Rams are going to lose this game. They're benching Todd Gurley, Jared Goff, and Aaron Donald. They're top 3 players on the team, so Jimmy Garoppolo is going to go off, going to probably pass it to Marquise Goodwin a lot, George Kittle, players that we didn't hear of until a few weeks ago when Jimmy came in. To the 4th seed, we got the New Orleans Saints. They're playing the Bucs this week. I'm going to go on a limb and say it's going to be an upset. The Bucs are going to win. I just think the Saints are going to have a letdown. Bucs have looked really good the last 2 weeks. Jameis Winston looks like the guy we all thought he'd be this year. And he's spraying the ball to Mike Evans, Cameron Brate, Deshaun Jackson, looking really good, and I think he's going to win this game. Next, we have the Panthers. They're playing the Falcons. If they win, they move all the way up to the 3 seed. Rams lost. They become 11-5. Saints also lost. They're 11-5. So if we get the win, we take Atlanta out. Perfect. And we go to that 3 seed. So Panthers. By Carolina beating Atlanta, it gives Seattle the chance to get in the playoffs. They're playing Arizona. Drew Stanton, backup quarterback. They're going to get to the guy. They're going to win. And Seattle's going to be the 6th seed. These are my final predictions for the playoffs. Thanks for watching, guys. Woo!